Abba and Preach put up a video that is on, which I can't believe it's still around. World Star Hip Hop, and you seen like these dudes. I counted at least 6 or 7, probably more, that was harassing this poor girl, this poor young woman who was just out at night, just trying to get gas for her car, and these dudes surrounding her, catcalling and all this and that. See, as much as I'm against cancel culture and all these feminazis running about, it's idiots like this. Idiots like this is the reason we can't have nice things. It's the reason why I can't totally slam on those groups like that, because you got fools like this. And excuse my language ahead of time, because I'm gonna go in. You're gonna be hearing a lot of horns today, because I'm about to go in on both sides. First of all, these dudes. Dude, this is lame. If you are a grown man, and you pass, especially if you pass the age, well, really, when you a teen and stuff, you shouldn't be doing this. But if you pass the age of 25, nah, stop. Just stop this bullshit. This is bullshit. I mean, I'm serious. Sometimes I say there are some men walking this planet that should be permanently banned from ever. And if I could do a Chris Jericho, ever getting. But the sad part is, these are the very guys that are. And then they run across a woman like this that's like, look, I'm not interested. I'm just trying to get some gas for my car. And then you got one dude that does try to do the decent thing and try to help her out and stuff. They go in on him, and the dude filming this is going in on him, calling him Captain Save-A-Ho. No, y'all got that mixed up. What that guy did, he was not being a simp. He was not being a Captain Save-A-Ho. He was being a man. He was actually being a grown man. That's what a grown man does. Okay? And you guys, how do you get laid? But you know what? I gotta blame the women too for encouraging cats like this. Y'all complain about, I want to be respected. I want to be a queen. Yet, a lot of you, not all of y'all, but a lot of you same women that are saying this stuff are getting barefoot naked, bending over, and allowing dudes like this go in you, raw dog, no protection, not even birth control, and allow these dudes to impregnate you. Then you got 4 or 5 little running around, and I hate saying that about kids because it's not their fault, but let's just call it the biblical term. You got 4 or 5 around, and the daddy out here ain't doing nothing. Let's quote Killmonger. Is this your king? Is this your king? You actually gonna reward guys like this with your bodies when they don't deserve it. That's what creates dudes like this. And they think they're entitled to it. And they think this is the way. And then when they run into a woman that actually has standards or actually just wants to go about her business, they get mad and they act like this. I mean, A.T.S.B.S and Preach do a better job than I'm doing. Because these dudes, man, dudes. Now, as far as jumping in and doing something, nah, I don't fault them on that. And as for the dude that was just filming it, talking about, man, they out here pimping, man. Do you know what a pimp is? A pimp is somebody that exploits people, particularly women, for his own personal gain. And you talk about pimp. This ain't even an actual pimp would look at these dudes sideways. I'm like, really? Really? You just harass. No, all y'all bunch is a bunch of thirsty dudes try to harass a woman that's not interested. She ain't interested. What do I always say? She says no, move on. And plus, why y'all want to be trying to holler at a woman in a group anyway? Man, sometimes I think some of these dudes watch too many skin flicks, especially the group kind. Let me explain something to y'all. Those dudes, like Justin Slayer, Jason Love, Isaiah Maxwell, Josh LeCaff, just to name a few, they get paid to act like that with women like Brandy Love or Elsa Jean or Diamond Jackson or whoever's the hot Asian chick nowadays. They get paid to act like that around those women. Plus, even those guys act with a little bit of respect, more so than these fools, these chumps. That's what I say. I saw this. I was like, good grief, man. You are setting black men back 50 years, man. And this is exactly why some idiot is going to see this video and they're going to use this example about why you don't mess with black men, especially if they're not among the black, if they're outside the black race. They're going to use this to try to justify why you don't talk to black men. When a lot of us do not act like this. A lot of us don't. And plus, let me say on a side note, there are men in every community that act like this. I see it all the time. But really, if you above the age of 25, fellas, if you past the age of 20, really you shouldn't be acting like that at all, even before that. But if you're past the age of 25, you should not be doing this. This is just thirst, out of control. This is simping on the highest order. And quite frankly, this is harassment and you blocking her way and this is that. This is kidnapping. Yes, technically this is kidnapping. For those of you that might laugh or might say, man, Irv tripping. No, go look it up. Go look up your laws, folks. Technically, and plus the evidence is right here. The fact that this fool uploaded it on WorldStar. What, you don't think the police don't be looking at these websites? If that woman files a complaint or makes a report and the police checks it out and finds that video, they can ID you because their faces are clearly shown on here. They could possibly ID you. You could be arrested for kidnapping, harassment, sexual harassment at the very least, and whatever else other charges they can cook up. Man, men in general, I'm speaking mainly to black men, but just men in general, man, we need to be taught better. And ladies, don't encourage this kind of behavior. Now, this lady in this video was not, and I'm only showing stills because I ain't playing that trash up in here. But this woman was only trying to get gas. But there's a lot of women that encourage this behavior almost. And like I said, you rewarding these idiots when you should be telling them to step off. But yet you'll hold other certain guys who actually try to act decent, and like once in a while, like maybe they slip, you try to read them the riot act or give them a public whooping verbally and try to embarrass them in front of everybody. Yet you won't say nothing to guys like this. One time I even asked a woman, well, how come you get all in my face, but you don't say nothing to them? And quite frankly, they're way more disrespectful. You know what the dumb answer I got? The dumb answer I got was, well, I expect that from them, not from you. bull. Yeah, I haven't done that in a long time, but that is the highest level. No, if you don't expect that from me, you shouldn't expect that from no man. Period. You just prove how much of a hit. And sadly, there's women like this running around everywhere. Notice I didn't single out any particular race of woman because they all do it. I don't want to hear about, oh man, these black women. No, 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 no. I don't want to hear that. All, miss me with that. All women do it. From all races do it. All of them. Well, they do it, but no. That's clown talk. I don't care who does it more. The fact is, they all do it. And the fact is, there's men across the board to all do this. But these idiots, any man that is past a certain age should know better and should do better. Maybe you might actually find a decent woman. You stop acting like a little punk boy and act right. But anyway, enough of my rant. I'm out. This is A.T.S.B.S. And for those of you that don't know, it simply means ain't this some